Hello everybody, this is Yoko's Anime Reactions, and this is getting annoying. I had to stop what I was recording, just so I could start it fresh, because the kids are just being so ungodly bad. I told them they keep this up, they are not going camping, and if Granddaddy has to deal with this, he's going to take them home from camping. Which is going to ruin my day, their day, and their mom's day. So, here's hoping they be good boys, because I don't want them coming home early. I really don't. See? I hope. Anyway, it's going to be my review for Tokyo Ghoul, episode 8. I vowed to myself that I would get as many of these reviews done today before my sister leaves with the kids as possible. She hasn't gotten here yet. I don't know when she's coming. But here's hoping that I'll be able to get a lot of videos done. I just hope they behave, because if they don't behave during camping, my dad is going to bring them home, and I really don't want that. I want time to myself, dang it. And I'm sure all of you guys with kids and or young siblings will completely agree with me. Actually, with siblings in general, because I'm sure that your siblings acted bad at some point, making you want to just tear your hair out and just give up. I've felt that many times. Oh, and to whoever subscribed last night, I had 765, now I have 767. Thank you so much for subscribing, and I hope you find something on here that you enjoy. If there's a certain anime you want me to react to, put it in the comment section and I'll add it to the list. I've got a decent sized list at the moment. And if I'm feeling up to it, and the search engine is good, I'll make it a top priority, depending on what I decide to do, because like I said, I got a decent amount of anime, and only so much time in the world, so obviously I can't do all of them at once. I've already got 14 anime that I'm currently doing, and I'm trying to condense it down. And no, it doesn't count the ones that I've already completed but haven't finished uploading. That doesn't count those. I wish it did, because that would get rid of it a lot. But no, I've got 2 more shows that I could finish today. And then there are a few other shows that have a decent amount of episodes that I could possibly get close to completing today if I wanted to, which are Fruits Basket, Ouran High School Host Club, and Demon Slayer. The rest have a decent amount of episodes, like Soul Eater has 48, 49 episodes left. And then there are the really long ones, obviously. I am so sleepy. I ended up getting woken up and thought the kids were in my room last night. And started yelling at them to get out. I haven't turned the light on and they were there. My head playing tricks on me. And that's not the first time it's done that. Anyway, Hinami ends up catching her mother's scent, and what she finds when she gets to where it is... Please let them be good. I just want to get through this freaking recording! God! How hard should it be to get through a recording? Shouldn't be that hard. Anyway... what she finds is, I couldn't really tell how they killed her mother. I wasn't sure if they decapitated her or just got her through the chest or what, but I think they decapitated her. Because her body was just sitting there, and then all of a sudden, blood everywhere. We didn't get to see her head, so that's what I assume happened. And I assumed that her mother's head was in the bag. Way to traumatize a kid, idiot. Ghoul or not, she's still just a child. I highly doubt you would do that to a freaking human kid. So why are ghouls the exception here? They can't help it that they eat humans. That's what they're... If they could, I'm sure that they would eat, regular food. If they were given the choice and their bodies could digest it well. I'm sure that they would. Sadly, they can't. They have no choice in the matter. It's either do that or die. Just like if humans don't eat food, they die. So can you blame them for wanting to survive just like anybody else? But apparently this guy sees ghouls as either monsters or animals. So actually I don't even think he sees them as animals, because even then he would understand their need to survive. But yeah, that's the moral question in this episode. Is that do ghouls deserve to be treated the same as humans? Despite the fact that, take away their diets. What's the difference? Well, the only difference between ghouls and humans, besides their diets, is that one of them can produce, supernatural looking attacks. That's it. Otherwise, they look human. So, yeah, if they could eat, like I said before, if they could eat human food and be able to survive and, live a normal life, then I'm sure that many ghouls would. Because all they want to do is survive and live a normal life. Well, most of them do. Some of them are just, sadists. Jason. But then again, I know his backstory now, and it's sad, but I don't like him. God, I am so tired. Yeah, I didn't get much sleep. Anyway, Toka finds her first. And, yeah, the crazy guy who killed both her parents finds them. Like I said, I don't know from last episode who gave him the tip. I don't know if it was Toka trying to lead them off the trail or what. I have no idea. But yeah, he starts fighting Toka, and at the same time, Kaneki ends up running into the other guy, the guy's partner, and he's trying to fight the guy, but he's not willing to kill him, obviously. Because this is how Kaneki is. He doesn't want to kill people if he can help it. Because he doesn't want to, lose what little humanity he's got left at this point. And he even tells the guy, while crying, that he doesn't want to kill him. And, yeah, Kaneki's getting the crap beat out of him. And like I said, that moral question is being brought up on both instances. And Toka's telling the guy, why do we have to be the ones, essentially, who die when all we want to do is survive like you do? We can't help it that our diet is humans. That's how our bodies work. Just like how your bodies, essentially, can eat multitudes of things and be able to survive and digest it. To be completely honest, that's not fair to the ghouls, because they only get to eat humans, coffee, and water. Those are the only things that their bodies can digest. But they can digest human food. It's just not good for them. It'll make them sick and could possibly, I'm guessing, kill them. So yeah, it's not fair to the ghouls. They can't help what their bodies do. But obviously the guy's not listening. And like I said, the whole moral quandary is, he also brings up a point that how many people have died due to ghouls eating humans? How many families have been torn apart? How many people have lost their spouses, because of all this? And yes, that is a fair point, but how many ghoul families have you torn apart trying to kill off unnecessary ghouls in the name of protecting humans? Because Hinami just lost both her freaking parents, for crying out loud. Human or ghoul, a child shouldn't have to lose their parents. It's a freaking gruesome way, I might add. Anyway, Kaneki has had enough of this and decides to let his ghoul side run rampant, essentially giving, dang it, how do you pronounce her name? Reese? No, not Reese Grimmery, no. It was pronounced a little bit differently, I can't even remember. Rize. That's what it was. I think for a second, if the camera shook, I apologize. It's been doing that ever since they worked on the house. They jacked up the walls to, I guess, get it even or whatever when they were fixing the floors in the hallway and taking out the floors and adding new ones, essentially. And ever since then, every time anybody walks in here, I might add, it makes this shake. So, yeah, it's not cool. I don't like it. So far, the kids are being good and quiet. Here's hoping that lasts for a while. Anyway, his ghoul side attacked the guy, obviously. But he's in some semblance of control because he's trying to keep his ghoul side from killing the guy. Because if his ghoul side ran rampant, I'm sure that it would have killed the guy and probably ate on him too. And back with Toka, she's in a tight spot, very bad spot, and Hinami actually ends up saving her. Because she's obviously, upset, and her Kage pops out and starts attacking the guy. And this gives Toka the opportunity to finish the guy off. And she actually ends up killing him in the process. At first, when I was watching this episode, I didn't understand at the time why Toka got freaked out when she took the guy's glove off and saw the ring on his finger. I thought maybe that it had been her family's ring or something and it got stolen and this guy had it or something. But no, she got upset because she took this guy away from his wife. She essentially broke apart a family because of this. And yes, like I said, that is that whole moral thing, but considering this whole situation, that moral question's gonna pop up a lot. For not just the story itself, but in people's heads during this whole thing. Like, do ghouls deserve the same level of protection as humans? And I would think yes. The ones that are, psychopathic killers. But then again, we humans have our own psychopathic killers, so yeah. Anyway, if there's anything I missed in this episode, let me know, and I will see you guys next time.